It doesn't get any more tension-packed than this. The 2022 FIFA World Cup final. Who is going to come out on top? And we're with you every step of the way. Live coverage here on EA TV. Hello and welcome to a contest of colossal meaning. We find ourselves here just to the north of the Doha city centre, ahead of the 2022 World Cup final. My name is Derek Ray, and with me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And as you can imagine on this occasion, the atmosphere is building up nicely. It's Germany versus Argentina.
Well, what an occasion for these two sets of players. A chance to be world champions. Let's hope the game matches the atmosphere. It should be an absolute cracker. I can't wait for this to start.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Niklas Süle starts with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. İlkay Gündoğan plays with Leon Goretzka in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. The Argentina first team.
Well, when they don't have possession, it will be a back five. But when they win the ball back, the wing-backs will push further forward to make it a 3-5-2.
And so the battle commences. They need to get tighter. Goretzka. Oh, he fancies his chances. Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Well, he's given us away. Well, the fact of the matter is, it should never be a surprise to see Germany in a World Cup final. But equally true is the fact that so many doubted Germany ahead of this World Cup. They have been terrific, they're here on merit, and now, Stuart, they have designs on lifting the trophy for a fifth time.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We weren't quite sure at the start of the tournament what we were going to get from Germany, but the manager has got the tactics right, he's picked the right players. There's a combination of experience as well. I think they've looked a really good team, and I've got every faith they will win this game today.
That is a really disappointing effort, goodness me.
On that occasion, just didn't make the right sort of contact. Should be testing the goalkeeper from that sort of range.
Alvarez. Good work from Germany to win it back. Trying to really get at the opposition here. No way through. And he stopped them in their tracks. Intercepting it intelligently. Could take the lead. And good work to deny the chance. And taken short. Highly honed defensive skills and evidence from Gundogan. And it's in! We've just witnessed the first goal of this 2022 World Cup final. One to savour.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Promising move from Germany, putting his body on the line. And played in by Kimmich. Well, he made great contact with that one, but the goalkeeper had his own ideas. It's one corner after another. Short corner taken. Kimmich. High quality defending. Marcos Acuna. Alexis McAllister. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Has eyes for goal. And a decent save. Full credit. Now, options are plenty. Good looking move, this. He must finish! And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
So back underway with the scoreline standing at 2-0. Oh, great attacking play. Makes the move to the inside. Oh, so near, off the post. And it goes to reduce the deficit. Still very much alive and kicking.
Well, as the replay shows us, it's a decent first effort, but he's so quick to get onto the rebound. That's a good finish.
Moving once more, and Germany right back in this contest now. Well, keeping hold of the ball is what it's all about for them. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Fernandez. And he has options available. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Getting forward. And options in the centre. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Oh, you don't want to lose the ball in that position. Oh, it comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Decent position for Germany to be in. Just the clearance that was called for. Goretzka. He's got to score! Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Marcos Acuna. McAllister. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. All hands on deck. He's in behind. In he goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next?
Martinez.
Good pressure to win the ball. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Underway again, and we're being treated to plenty of goals. 3-2 at the moment. Well, lovely work to get past his man. Good defending in the end, and danger averted for now. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Superb block. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Big chance to get them on terms. No way through. Corner to Germany, and a goal here would really change the complexion of this match. Giving it a try, and that wasn't a million miles away, almost the equalizer.
Well, it's not a bad effort, is it? But they've got to find a way back into this one.
They're really pressing their opponents. There to win it back. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Perfect tackle. And no luck keeping possession. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
He's moving quite gingerly because his foot is sore because he got trodden on in that last challenge.
Cheers, Jeff. De Paul. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. And deciding to give it to the keeper. Rodrigo De Paul. And back with Emiliano Martinez. Well, making high pressing work for them here. And the keeper stretching to deny him. Short corner it is. That's useful play. Well, it might still work out for them. Well, the goalkeeper got there in the end.
Well, his recovery is brilliant here. So athletic.
Effective challenge. Gives it a go. Oh, keeper in control. Favouring the short one. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. Now this could be productive. Takes the shot. And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today. A constant threat to this back line.
They favoured a short one here. And he takes it on, putting his body on the line. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. He's going forward well here. Can he find the net? And the counter looks on here, options available. Gundogan. Nicely timed tackle. And Germany with the ball again. Marcos Acuna. And a tidy tackle. He takes aim and blocked for now. Not covering up defensively. Now can they counter clinically? All hands on deck. Can he make it count? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Superb tackle. Germany pushing forward with options available. Well, putting it wide from there, disappointing. Romero. Otamendi has it. Alvarez. Well, nicely cut out. Determined defending. Getting forward. In position. And a goal! I'll tell you what, they're going to be very hard to catch now. Name on the trophy, maybe.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Serge Gnabry. Well, he stopped them in their tracks.
Well, those stats don't surprise me. Argentina have certainly had more of the ball, and that's been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their pressing has been excellent, and they just haven't stopped working. It's been a fantastic performance up to now.
And into the last 30 minutes now. Foul there, free kick awarded. Well, they've given him too much space. It's there for him. And quite simply wide of the target. David Raum. Gundogan. Here's Neuer. Promising move from Germany. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And it's gone behind for the corner. And played in by Kimmich. Gnabry. Here's Neuer. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Gundogan. Goretzka! Great defending. Denied once more. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Now will the cross work out for them? Well, a time for cool heads. Untidy in possession. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. And gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Raum. Gundogan. A danger here as he runs at them. Oh, great attacking play. That is not going to do. Well wide of the target. That is how to apply the pressure. Martinez. Germany with the ball once again. Raum. Here's Neuer. Gundogan. Couldn't keep it. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Can they keep it going? He has time to play it over. And he takes on the shot. Well, it was a superb counter-attack, but no goal.
Yeah, really good play. Won the ball back well and then countered with great speed. That deserved a goal.
Gundogan. And he could really get at the opposition. And offside by a very small margin. Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. De Paul. Well, a long-range efforts, but no real difficulties for the goalkeeper. Gundogan. Really good interception. Musiala. And nicely struck. Oh, a smart stop. Can someone get on the end of this? Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Good-looking sequence, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Musiala. Can they hit on the break? Could pull one back here, which he does! And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equalizer. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3.
Number 19, Leroy Sané.
Martinez. It's there for him! Well, he's missed the chance, and the keeper didn't have to do very much. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. And the short option preferred. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. Serge Gnabry. We might very well have late excitement here. 5 minutes to go, and just one goal between them. Possession ceded by Argentina. Jamal Musiala. Oh, that's a really good run. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Still a chance. Goretzka. Goretzka! Oh, a goal to level it up in the closing stages. Who's going to claim the trophy? It's an open question here.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
Well, it has taken a Herculean effort for them to get back to level pegging under these trying circumstances. They're on the scent of a winner late in this game. Well, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Into the advanced position. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Well, no luck in terms of finding the target. Leon Goretzka was spot on with that challenge. Manuel Neuer. Jamal Musiala. Leroy Sané. Can they push ahead in the closing stages? That is that after 90 minutes. They are level and extra time is coming up. So back in business here, the first period of extra time, and it might well come down to mental fortitude. Who wants this more? Easy meat for the goalkeeper. Lisandro Martinez. Here's Marcos Acuna. Effective challenge. Zule. Oh, he fancies his chances. It could be up for grabs. And thumped away. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Well, a shame that he couldn't find the target from there. Pressing really high. Good work from Argentina to win it back. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Breaking at pace. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Otamendi. Must take the lead here. Oh, but he's missed it. How on earth is this still level?
Well, I just don't know, Derek. Just a real lack of composure in the end. They should be ahead now.
Serge Gnabry. Space on the flank. Sané in the middle. Could be a chance to break here. Good pressure. Can they make something of this? Oh, a goal! Can you believe what we're watching? It truly is a comeback and a half. I must say I'd have to go back quite a few years to remember the last time I covered a game with a scoreline of 5-4. Alexis McAllister. Can he put it away? And the post getting in the way. Oh, that's a goal at the wrong end. Well, it's every defender's nightmare. An own goal here.
Well, as you can see, it came off him last, and as a result, it will be an own goal. So unfortunate.
Well, for neutrals, this is a joy. 5-5. Plenty of support here. Still alive, but the keeper takes command of the situation. Really a very poor ball. Otamendi. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Molina. De Paul. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Molina. Half-time in extra time, and still they are level. And it's in! We've just witnessed the... Well, extra time continues. We're into the second period now. But he keeps going. Can't miss, surely. Zula stops it. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Can they keep it going? Well, a poor effort from a difficult angle, Stuart.
Well, he took the wrong decision there. He surely had to cut that back.
Did well to win the ball back. Gnabry. Going well. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, as you can see, this is absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And here they come, still pressing for an equalizer. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Gives it a go. And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Rodrigo de Paul. Difficult to stop him. It has to be. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. A corner from Kimmich. Not troubling the keeper. Lisandro Martinez. Breaking at pace. All hands on deck. This could be it! And there it is, a penalty given and a chance perhaps for them to finish this off. Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball, so penalty yes, yellow card no.
And this could really make certain. And a timely penalty save. Well, having been awarded the corner, they'll no doubt look to put the issue beyond all doubt. It's a short one. Now can they counter clinically? They've got to be really mindful of the time situation, attacking though they might be. Well, a good place to win it back, and let's see what it leads to. Gnabry, well kept out. Time is not on their side. This corner could help their prospects as they look for an equaliser. And played in by Kimmich. That could cost them at this late stage.
Well, that should have been the equaliser. I'm not sure they'll get another chance now.
That's a very fine piece of tackling. Real chance. Well, it really wasn't a great effort, was it? Sané. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. They've got it now, what can they do? Well, still pressing for a goal here. Well, it came to nothing in the end. This could square the game, and it has! Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
A final that will live long in the memory. It's not finished yet because it's going to come down to a penalty shootout to settle the outcome. And this will test the mentality of any footballer. And the penalty converted down the middle. Can he keep his cool? He's gambled on direction and won. And high into the top corner. Outrageous. He had to score, and he does. Can he remain calm? And that, alas, went horribly wrong. Well, he fired it straight down the middle. Can he get the better of the keeper? Low and accurate, that penalty. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Well, it comes down to this. In, and they win. Oh, that's it! The final act in the drama. One team jubilant, the other distraught.
Well, what an ending to a very good tournament, and I think they fully deserve to win it. Maybe not in this manner, though, but it was great entertainment.
It certainly was, and they're not going to forget this in a hurry. A proud moment for everyone involved with the club, but for their opponents, it's a case of trying to forget and move on as quickly as possible.
Well, I think we should give them some credit too. They played their part in what was an excellent contest. Some of their football was brilliant.
Yes, fair play, Stuart. The party in full swing now. It's going to be quite the night of celebration here. Germany, world champions. These players following in the footsteps of Mario Götze and company when they defeated Argentina 8 years ago, Stuart.
And this has been as good as any tournament for them. They've been absolutely outstanding with their football. Tactically, they've been brilliant. And just listen to these fans. They've got right behind the team. It's been a great performance.